Hi, boys and girls. It's science time again. And today our science time will be a little different. We aren't going to do any experiments, but we are going to talk about how scientists explain day and night and how the sun and the earth work together to bring us day and night. And then I want you to remember who created everything: the earth, the sun, day, and night. That's right, God did. And you'll find the way everything works is amazing. All right, so first of all, scientists say that there's a certain way we should remember day and a certain way we should remember night. So this is my sky, and this is the sun. And in the morning, the sun comes up in the east. And when the sun comes up, we call that sunrise. Can you say sunrise? Very good. And then it goes across the sky, and then it goes down. And that's called sunset. Can you say sunset? And that happens in the west. All right. So from sunrise, when the sun comes up, to sunset, when the sun goes down, that is day. That's what scientists would say is day. And then between the time when the sun goes down in the west and it comes back up in the east, that is night. Okay? So again, the sun rises in the east and it goes down or goes through sunset in the west. That's daytime. And then from the time the sun is down to the time it comes back up, that's night. So this is day. And on our little board, this is night. All right, so that's one thing to remember about day and night. And then I'm going to move some other things in place here. And this ball is going to be the sun. It's kind of big, isn't it? And then this ball is going to be the earth. Now, which is bigger, the sun or the earth? That's right, the sun is bigger, okay? And here's the earth. Now, a lot of things have to work together to get day and night. And one of the things I want you to know is that the earth moves around the sun. The sun stays still. The earth moves around the sun. All right? And it takes a long time for the earth to move around the sun. All right, so let's say here's our starting point right here. It takes the earth one whole year to go all the way around the sun and come back to the start again. And remember, the earth doesn't stop like this ball did, but it would keep going. So it takes a whole year for the earth to do that. And the path the earth follows around the sun is called its orbit. And the whole time that it takes the earth to get around the sun is called its revolution. Oh my goodness, these are big words today. Okay, so something else that you have to know. As the earth is going around the sun, it is spinning. It is spinning on what scientists call its axis. And it's a pretend thing. It's not really there, but they call it the axis. So it's spinning as it goes around. Okay? So that means sometimes some of the earth is facing the sun. And if it's not facing the sun, it's away from the sun. And that's going to be important to remember too. Now, do you want to know how long it takes for the earth to make one spin? It takes 1 day. 1 day to make one spin. Oh my goodness. And the earth doesn't spin really fast because we don't even feel it, do we? If the earth spun really fast, I think we'd feel it, don't you? But it doesn't. It takes 1 day to go around. And with this spinning and with the sun, that's how we get day and night. Okay, now let me see if I can show you kind of how it would work. Now, this isn't going to be perfect. It would be better if we were at school and we could set all of this up and do it justice, as Mrs. Becker would say. But you're going to get the idea. So I have borrowed Mr. Becker's globe. All right. And you might see here that I have a blue piece of tape. That's where Omaha, Nebraska is. That's where we live, isn't it? Now, this globe does have something coming out of the top. Do you see that there? It's a metal piece, and it's got a metal piece at the bottom. Now, that's the axis. But again, the real Earth doesn't have a piece of metal sticking from the top to the bottom. I want you to know that. It doesn't have that. But the Earth does spin on this axis, and this globe can show us kind of how that works. So there's the Earth spinning, okay? Now, I'm going to bring in this. Now, what is this? Can you tell? If I do this, can you tell? It's a flashlight. And for this to work at all, I've got to turn off the light. Just a second. Turn off the light. Whoops. All right. So now you can kind of tell what's going on here, but I'm going to shine the light on the blue piece of tape. You see that blue piece of tape right there? Remember, that's Omaha, Nebraska. All right. Oh my goodness. What happens when I shine the light on the blue piece of tape? Can you even see the blue piece of tape? No, because the light is shining so much on that blue piece of tape. I'm going to have this spin. And you see the blue piece of tape up there? See it right up here? Okay. So now it's going to disappear. And oh my goodness. Where is the blue piece of tape? It's over here. And this side is dark, isn't it? Okay, let's see if the blue piece of tape comes around again. Maybe you can see it, spot it coming around. Let's see. Oh, it's kind of hard to see. Oh, I see it. It's right up here. Okay, it's going to come around again. Oh, and now it's covered. It's covered again by the light. The light, the flashlight is the sun. And when the blue piece of tape, and you can see it right here. When the blue piece of tape has the flashlight shining on it, or the sun shining on it, that is day. And then when the blue piece of tape goes out of my screen here, it's on the other side in the dark, and that is night. Okay, it's coming back around again. It's coming back around. All right, there it is. Oh, it gets to be in the day. And then it's going to go to the other side, and that's going to be the night. And here it comes again. That's what gets us day and night. The Earth spinning. And the side that's on the side where the sun is day. And the side where there is no sun is dark, and that's night. Oh my goodness. Now, there's one way that you could kind of do this at home. That is, if you would have maybe a brother or a sister or a mom or dad help you, and somebody has a flashlight, and you pretend that you're the Earth, and the side that has your face is the Earth side, where we live in Omaha, Nebraska. All right, and the side that's your back is the other side of the Earth. And have them put the flashlight on your face, and then you spin around, and you'll see that when the flashlight's on your face, it's day. And then when you can't see the flashlight anymore, then it's night for you. Right, and you could keep spinning around and see day and night that way. Okay, I know, it sounds kind of silly, but it would work. So now we know a little bit more about what day is and what night is. And we know that the Earth goes around the sun, and it takes a whole year to do that. And we know that the Earth spins while it's going around the sun. It takes a day to do that. And the spinning is what helps us get day and night. Whew. That's a lot of science to learn in one time, isn't it? Well, thanks, boys and girls, for helping me with the science, and see if you can do that experiment at home. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.